Hi, I'm Jake with Channel Meme News. Today we're going to be telling you about the bacteria Staphylococcus aureus. Staphylococcus aureus is more commonly known as staph. Staph is part of the bacteria kingdom and it is a gram-positive bacteria. Staph is a facultative anaerobe. They grow by aerobic respiration or fermentation that produces lactic acid. And now to Kevin, our structure caster, to tell us about the structure of the deadly bacteria, staph.
Hi, I'm Kevin, your structure caster, and I'm going to be telling you about the genome and cell structure of the bacteria staph. Staph is about 2.8 megabase pairs long, with about 2,600 reading frames, comprising of about 84.5% of the genome structure. It has G plus C content of roughly 33.7% and a single plasmid 25,000 base pairs long. In length, with a G plus C content of about 28.7. The genes for antibiotic resistance is on the plasmids, or similar things, in staph. Staph is more commonly known for being a gram-positive bacteria, which means it has a thicker peptide aglycan layer than most bacteria. They form in spherical form clusters in two planes. Staph also has no flagella. Wow, that's interesting. Oh well. Now on to our special guest, Dr. Zhang from the CDC, to tell us more about staph.
Hi, I'm Dr. Zhang, here to tell you how you can get staph. You can get staph if you come into contact and regularly eat uncooked foods made by your hands, like sandwiches and salads. You can get staph if the food handler contaminates the food with bacteria, then doesn't store it properly, or doesn't store it at all. The bacteria staph then reproduces quickly in your room temperature, giving you illnesses. These bacteria are spread by having direct contact with an infected person, by using a contaminated object, or by inhaling infected droplets, dispersed by sneezing or coughing. There is a 25% chance of getting staph, and the risk increases to a 40% chance if you have a skin, nose, eye, or throat infection. Now to Justin to tell you ways to prevent and deal with staph.
Hi, I'm Justin, the doctor from Channel Meme News, here to tell you about ways to prevent and treat staph. But first, I'm going to tell you about what happens when you get staph. When you first get staph, it starts to incubate in your body for 1 to 6 hours. After incubation, it starts to hit you, giving you the following symptoms: nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, loss of appetite, severe abdominal cramps, and a mild fever. That sounds horrible. Normally, this will last from 24 to 48 hours. Imagine having all those symptoms for 2 days. If you get staph, it is recommended to drink plenty of fluids and get plenty of rest. If you don't get enough water to prevent severe dehydration, call your doctor, because honestly, you're screwed if you're severely dehydrated. Ways to prevent staph are to wash your hands and under your fingernails vigorously with soap and water before handling or preparing food. Do not prepare food if you have a nose or eye infection, and do not prepare or serve food for others if you have wounds or skin infections on your hand or wrists. Keep kitchens and food serving areas clean and sanitized. If food is prepared for more than 2 hours before serving, keep hot foods over 140 degrees Fahrenheit and cold foods cold, 40 degrees or Fahrenheit or under. Store cooked food in a wide, shallow container and refrigerate as soon as possible.
Thanks for watching. That's all we have for Channel Meme News for today.
So my name is Albert, last name Lee. I'm the, I guess you call it executive chef here.
Tell me a little about the health inspection here.
The health inspection, for the most part, they'll come in. There's like a couple big things that they'll check for that like you would definitely get marked down a bunch of points for. For instance, like if you don't have running hot water, or of course if they see like a rat or a cockroach, just like instant, they'll close your restaurant down. If you don't have hot water, they'll close your restaurant down. And then they go and look at like if there's mold in the ice machine, or like they'll obviously temp everything. So they'll go on your line and see like all your mise en place, which is like all the stuff that's ready like for service, and they'll temp everything, make sure that it's not in the temperature danger zone. And if it is, you get marked down a point or two. Go into your refrigerator, check if you're storing everything properly. There's a correct way to store uncooked meats. Or like chicken is the most dangerous.
You have like a separate bin for meat, separate bin for chicken.
Well, it's more like levels. Like chicken should be always at the bottom. You should never have chicken on top of anything. Anything like any produce, like your lettuces and whatever. If that chicken juice drops on anything, like you're contaminating stuff. So that needs to be on the bottom. And like stuff like that. There's like an order of things that you learn when you go through like your sanitation classes, and they just make sure you're following everything to protocol. Yeah, and then of course cleanliness.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.